had quite a chilled out weekend. I spent it with Jenny and Reggie, which was amazing. We went to the Oval Air Show, which was just...
I'm here with a C-17 and C-130J in the static park.
Reggie! Oh, is that cool? Absolutely insane. It's so good. Oh, it's just such a fun weekend, and it was good for me to take a little bit more time away from golf and relax and spend time with the family. I'm definitely in a period at the moment with everything in general where I'm trying to find this balance of, you know, of how much work I put in with editing and YouTube, how much practice I put in for golf, also how much time I put into the gym. And I'm trying to work out a kind of a schedule which I can put together, which I can stick to, because I need a routine, and it can't be too, to start with, it can't be too relentless on me. I'm kind of at this stage of my life where I just need things to be a little bit more chilled out so I can get my head straight, because obviously golf's been rough for the last 2 years, and dealing with the swing changes and the mental battles which that brings along, because trust me, it does. You know, I've plenty of times over the last couple of years I've felt like giving up, and, you know, almost gave up with golf and just did YouTube. It really has been quite a struggle to get to where I am now, but YouTube and everything else is blowing up. Sometimes I don't realize how lucky I am. I get in a little bit of a slump and start feeling like things aren't progressing. But if we look at the YouTube channel and how far my golf swing has come on and how much I've actually learned, okay, let's throw results out the window for a minute. The amount I've learned and how this has grown, yeah, it's pretty nuts when we look back at it, to be honest, considering, you know, it's only been is it about 21 months now, so coming up to 2 years in October since I started doing YouTube again. So yeah, really trying to find that balance at the moment. And I think once my head is screwed on straight and I've got everything in a good position, which will probably be by maybe next year, start of next year, then I'll be and if my golf's in good shape, I'll be in a good position to start, you know, playing a little bit more competitively again. So just had a range session, going to talk you through. As always, started off by hitting a few off at the bat and moved straight into the 9-iron. So I'm hitting a 9-iron here and I'm hitting it really well. Starting line's good, just right of target and drawing back. Wind's off the right, so pretty neutral ball flight. Worked my way up to 7-iron, again sticking to sets of 5. 7-iron was feeling very good. It's probably the club I was hitting best out of the clubs I hit through these sets of 5s. And then worked my way up to the 5-iron. This is where it started to feel a little bit strange. Hit a couple more offline, and I hit one left and left one sort of floating up in the air right. Obviously we're all allowed to hit bad shots, but there was obviously something not quite right there. And then got to the 3-iron and I just couldn't hit it to save my life. And the bad ones, the big flips left started coming in, so I tried filling around my grip a little bit, making sure that left hand was still weak and making sure that I'm hitting out to the right, because we know that the longer club that gets in my hand, the more I am across the line. So with the 3-iron 3-wooden driver, although the 3-iron is still in to out, it might be starting to creep across the line again. So I just started trying to start them right and hitting up on it and hitting the draws. And when I did that, when I made sure that I tried to hit like a high draw, is the feeling in a way, I started to hit it better. But anyway, sort of forgot about that. I thought, right, just I ended up hitting about 10. I should have only hit 5, just trying to figure out what was going on. So kind of brushed that to one side, went to the 3-wood, absolutely ripped every single one of them. I think one of them was a little bit dodgy, but other than that, all of them were ripped. Driver, I literally bombed every single driver. So really strange that the sort of upper middle part of the bag wasn't quite clicking. So I went back to the 3-iron, tried to fiddle with it a little bit, and it wasn't getting any better. So kind of brushed that to one side and started to do some target practice and had a little bit of fun with Ben, trying to shape the ball both ways, sort of working with different trajectories, which is good fun into the wind. Then towards the end, I just said to myself, you know, get my 6-iron out, which is something in the middle. We won't worry about the 3-iron. It's probably just one of those days on the range. Because if you see my Instagram post the other day, I've been hitting my 3-iron pretty well. But at the end of the range session, I just went to my 6-iron. I just tried to make 5 really, really reliable swings. Well balanced, good footwork, good tempo. And just that feeling of hitting up on it, sort of now that's becoming more of a subconscious feeling than a conscious feeling. But it felt like it was working pretty well. And I hit 5 decent shots to finish, all within the realms of a green, if you like, and just hit 2 drivers at the end as well, which first one was a little bit left and the last one I just nutted dead straight. So always good to finish the range session on a good note. This week I'm going to be starting to film a new series which I've been wanting to do for a while. Just been obviously a bit busy with things over the last week, family wise and other commitments. So I'm not going to tell you, actually. I'm gonna leave it. You can find out yourself. It's gonna be quite good. It's gonna be an interesting test, and it's gonna be a good way to put myself under pressure on the golf course and not have to film myself. So I'm gonna have someone else filming it for me, which is gonna allow me to focus on my golf and not have to focus, you know, on 2 things at once. Because trust me, carrying around that camera on a massive tripod, or even if it's just my mobile, it's just another thing which you have to think about. It's 2 professions at once. It's very, very difficult. It's not easy, and if you are a YouTuber or you've tried to do it, you guys will understand how hard it is to actually film yourself and play golf. Doesn't give me an excuse for playing terrible golf and going out and shooting at like 105, but it definitely adds to the difficulty of being able to perform well. Anyway, that's it for me today. Just kind of a little update video, let you guys know what's going on. I am off to go home, do a bit of stretching, do some editing, get into bed. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Slurring me words, bye. Thank you all very, very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, thank you all very, very much for watching. If you haven't already, remember to I lose my head. The amount of times I made 270 videos and I still can't say remember to subscribe to the channel. How hard can that be? Like, literally. Thank you all very much for watching. Don't do what you want to do. I've had enough.
Where's the wind? Oh,
Into off the right.
Into off the right.
How's life, Ben?
Don't bring that camera here.
Should I put it away? If you wanna.
Well, I know you're not gonna put it away.
Don't walk in front of the camera. Oh, just missed it 200. It's a wonderful shot. Me and Ben are going to have a match next week. Cheers for a great conversation. Is that a new tattoo?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Does that make you feel hard?
I'm just aspiring to be like James Wiltshire.
Oh yeah, I thought so. Many people do.
So next it's like the portrait of a woman's face or whatever he's got.
Yeah. At least it's not gold.